For the Demon, right here on your Classic Metal Show. Not really sure if that's a message for you, Chris, or if the Demon is telling us something she isn't revealing in the chat room.
Hey, that's a Big 10-4, big tits,
But she requested that song.
I very much appreciate that request.
So, I don't know, again, I don't know if that's just like a dedication to you or if she's telling us something about herself. I'm not really sure.
She's not telling us anything about herself, because if she was saying that, she'd say, I like big gunt, hanging over my clit, big gunt,
Nice.
That bitch that won't send us pictures. Send us some pictures, Demon. That's right, I said it. I bet you got a gunt the size of a fucking Tonka truck.
Wow. A Tonka truck?
Just hanging over and dumping out flab. That's right, I said it.
Wow, you are on fire, aren't you?
Well, now I'm already reduced to fucking drinking whiskey and fucking shotgunning wine straight from the bottle.
Are you drinking both whiskey and wine?
Whiskey and wine, baby.
Really?
Yes. I'm drinking some, what is this? Some fucking cheap, generic, shitty wine. Barefoot Refresh Crisp White California wine.
Barefoot Refreshed?
Yeah.
Did they wash their feet before they stomped on the grapes?
I don't know. Here, I'm going to drink some right now. Ready? Yeah. You know it's good when it's got a screw-on cap.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, how about the whiskey? What brand is the whiskey?
Hold on, I'm going to run back there and get it. Just talk for a second.
Okay, well, Chris is running to the kitchen to get his whiskey. He doesn't even know what brand he's drinking. Chris? Holy smokes, really?
Right. Only the finest for me. It would be Bourbon Supreme Kentucky Bourbon Whiskey.
Bourbon Supreme? That's the name of the brand?
That's it. I actually use it for cooking, but yeah, I'll take a big pull of this too. Let's see.
What kind of cooking requires whiskey?
Oh shit! I gotta chase that with the wine. Hold on. Oh, it's fucking awful.
What kind of cooking requires whiskey?
Irish steaks, which I make fucking phenomenally. You take the steak, if you want to turn this into the classic cooking show. You take the steak, you cut up some onions, you cut up some mushrooms, you mix that shit in a pan, you pour in about a cup's worth of Kentucky bourbon, make it into a saute, leave that shit cook for 10, 15 minutes so the onions are browned. Take your steak, rub it up with some garlic, rub it up with a little touch of peppers,
okay,
or chili pepper. Pour some whiskey on top of it. Let it burn in for a little bit. Flip it. Pour some whiskey on the other side. Flip it. Go. Fucking phenomenal.
Really?
Phenomenal.
So when you began cooking with whiskey,
yes, 4 months ago when I began cooking with anything. But go ahead.
This did not include your former significant other.
No. No. Why would I cook for her?
I didn't say for her. I said with her.
No, it started 4 months ago.
So basically, you introduced adult beverages into your cooking habits after the departure of your 23-year significant other.
When she dumped me, I'll just put it the way it was. She dumped me, and when she dumped me, I switched from dealing with her and learning, and the only things me being able to cook said and cheese on the box, to actually teaching myself how to cook.
Nice, good for you.
I've taught myself how to cook like a fucking chef. and I will say that with pride. You know, I know Stephanie's in there playing his Dog Pound Jedi in there. Anybody, I dare her to answer that one. She's listening. Do I cook like a fucking chef or what, Stephanie? She's had these steaks.
All right, well, let me ask you something else.
All right, go ahead. Ooh, boy, that whiskey is burning my goddamn gut. All right, go ahead.
If since the Iron Chef is a popular person or show,
yeah.
If you had your own show, what would you call yourself?
The Iron Gut Chef. I don't know. I have no idea, dude. You know what, dude? I'm just amazed that I can do it and make stuff that actually tastes good.
Really. And
Because-
to answer Kim in Chicago's question, what was I eating? I was actually imbibing in an ice cream sandwich, which is a very rare thing for me because I never eat sweets unless it's all natural.
Yeah.
If you
exactly.
get my drift.
Yeah, like the sweet taste of a wet, dripping pussy. Just dripping that succulent juice, right?
Now, see now, Chris, this is something you're going to have to learn. You're going to have to learn how to say it without saying it.
All right, let's see. It's kind of like a snail slowly making its way out of the water.
We're not talking
leaving-
about leaving entrails here.
Just leaving a nice ooze that just tastes so wonderful, like an escargot served correctly, prepared correctly at Bobby Flay's.
Would you eat an escargot?
I did at Bobby Flay's.
Really? Did you enjoy it?
No, it was disgusting.
Oh, that's awful.
It's fucking horrible.
No way.
Fuck me. I don't know if I'm going to make it 3 more hours.
Nice.
I am so fucking trashed.
All right.
tonight.
Well, just lay off the booze there, dude. So
Fuck.
anyway, you asked if we could do the infirmary kids.
I did. This is I thought this was going to be the crown jewel and we would do it at the end of the show. But then when you told me what we have coming up, anytime you say that we have a podcast of somebody sucking a rock star's dick, that has to close.
Right.
So I figured we would move this up, although this is going to be exceptionally good.
Well, after what's the name of the outfit here? Metal Mayhem.
Yes.
Got done with both Jeff Pilson and Jeff Tate. Interesting, both their names are Jeff, but spelled differently.
Okay.
Both of them are divorcing their wives, respectively, to marry Metal Mayhem because they do suck dick as good as they do.
Very nice. Jesus Christ. Good Lord. Wow. You know what? You can fucking die, Stephanie.
Wow.
I ate the meal he prepared. What the fuck? I spent $100 and whatever dollars on it. It was good. And she even lied to me and said it was fucking great.
Nice.
God damn it. I liked it. Fuck you.
All right. Enough with the dating life here.
Right. I'm not dating Stephanie. I'm not dating Stephanie.
Okay. So anyway, you passed on this thing to me called the Infirmary Kids.
Yes. These guys are bad fucking ass.
All right. So they basically are trying to portray themselves as being out of step with society and just crazy because they're infirmary kids. And the name of their CD is called This Middle Finger is for You.
Yeah, fucky.
Yeah. I love it when these bands always are trying to make their mark in the world by just being so outrageous.
Yeah, look at me. Here's my middle finger, and it's pointed at you.
Well,
fucker.
if you know history, Chris, and I know that you're somewhat of a fan of history, as am I.
Yeah.
When do you think the middle finger became an image of disdain or disgust or unacceptable in society?
I gotta think that when was that they had the Black Plague? Was that like the 1500s or something?
Yeah, 1600s, somewhere around there.
I gotta think that dude fucking was raping and pillaging in some village, and he stuck his finger up in some bad pussy, which gave him the fucking Black Plague. He might have had a little cut or something on his finger, and it just like froze his finger, and that's why he started flipping the finger.
Okay, so basically, Chris is blaming the Black Plague on infected pussy.
Yes, I am. Exactly right.
All right. Well, thank you for that scholarly insight, Mr. Rake.
Yeah, I learned that in history class.
Somehow I don't believe that.
You don't think that's how it went down?
Well, I've heard a story
All right, let's hear your story. See if it's better than mine.
it's not better. It's just different.
Yeah.
That back in the day, about the same era you're talking about,
Yeah.
that when they used bow and arrow or, arrows in war, they would pluck the arrow, drawing back the bow using their middle finger.
Oh, really?
And in order to squelch the armies that were attacking if they captured POWs, as it were.
Yeah.
They would remove their middle finger, so they couldn't pluck their arrows or draw back their bows anymore.
You know, that I like my answer a lot better.
Well, again, I didn't say it was better. I said it was different. and so they would raise their middle finger to show in defiance that pluck you.
Pluck you, pal.
Basically, that's what I heard. But I don't even know if there's any truth to that at all.
I'm going to stick with infected pussy. I'm staying there with infected pussy.
Okay. Well, regardless, this band,
Yeah.
Infirmary Kids, have titled their CD, "This Middle Finger is for You." And I want to add just pal on the end of that because it sounds so much better. This middle finger is for you, pal.
And I'll just say, after one listen, this fucking sounds like what you would expect an infected pussy to sound like. It's really fucking bad.
All right. So are we gonna basically review, snippets of this whole CD?
I think so. I think we can go song by song and just play as much as you want. Because
Okay.
I could be dead wrong though, and this is where I always try to be fair. Just because I think this is trash, you have not heard a note yet. Is that correct?
I have not heard it. I just received it from you, so I have not had any time at all to review it at all.
All right, so please, don't take my word for it, either you or people in the chat room. I mean, you might love it. It might just be that I have bad taste.
Okay.
So by all means, I think we should play some of it. And, if you hear any lyrics that might catch your ear or something, please, let's discuss.
Well, by the way, Kim in Chicago agrees with you that Infected Pussy, that's a great band name.
Yeah, I'm sure I could just hear that. Hey, you're listening to us here live on 98.5, and here's that new one by Infected Pussy. It's Snail Trails.
Right.
Fucking horrible.
Right. All right. Well, again, I haven't heard any of this, and I'm just looking at the title of the first song I'm going to play here.
Okay.
And I can't help but think of that cheesy movie when I see the song title here.
Yeah.
All Ye Heathers Unite.
Okay.
Do you remember the movie Heathers?
I most certainly do, with Winona Ryder.
Right.
And, what's the dude's name? What was that dude's name? He was also in the... What's the guy's name in that movie?
I can't remember it off the top of my head, but anybody who's seen the movie Heathers.
Yeah, somebody put it in the chat room and then we'll all go, oh yeah. What was his fucking name? I can't remember, but they'll tell us in a minute.
So do you know if this song has anything to do with that?
I don't think so.
Okay. So that's the name of the first song we're going to play. Christian Slater.
Yep, exactly.
Okay, there you go. So Demon had it.
There it is.
She thinks the Heathers movie is classic.
I agree. It's one of the best ever.
There you go. So, all right, this new song from the band Infirmary Kids from their Boss Hit Bound album.
Boss.
The middle finger is for you, pal.
Pal.
This is All Ye Heathers Unite.
All right.
He gives me wisdom as I grow older.
Oh my God! Really? This is actually worse than that Cleveland band that we debuted about 4 years ago.
Which one?
Do you remember that? Remember that when we were doing that?
Yeah, I do.
I can't even remember the name.
I can't remember. This is good stuff, man. I mean, did you hear the lyrical excellence?
Holy smokes! This sounds like a Gatlin demo.
Well, it doesn't sound that bad, dude. Don't insult the Infirmary Kids.
Such a sweet guy compared to his daddy. He rides shotgun in my caddy. He's just a rebel like you and me. He just didn't want me believe. Wanted to think for himself and look at the cards he once dealt. Oh.
Somebody actually spent money to make this CD, right?
Apparently so.
I mean, we talked to John just a few minutes ago, and he put together basically a 5-song CD back in 1990. What? No, you say 99?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
So we're talking 13 years ago, and it cost them $1,600 then.
Yep.
So what do you think it costs the Infirmary kids to put this together?
Well, they're from out in the sticks, so they might just have recorded it in the back barn with the fucking boombox. It sure sounds like it's got the good quality for the boombox. I do like the reverb though. I wish they put a little more on it.
Right.
It doesn't sound like an empty gymnasium that they're recording in or something.
Yeah, we got to make it sound a little more muddy.
Yeah, exactly.
That's just. Whew.
I love the keyboard. Boop, 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 boop. Fucking Casio. That's one of the little tiny ones that fits in your hand.
Right.
You fucking play it by blowing into the side of it.
Wow, that's hard to take.
Come on. Well, maybe it's just one bad song.
All right. Now this is basically the next song here is kind of an ode to one of your latest conquests.
Now, wait a minute. Who said I had any conquests?
Okay, I'm going to dedicate this to any one of your latest conquests, regardless if it was your hand or an actual physical being.
All right.
The Infirmary kids, from their huge worldwide release, This Middle Finger is for you, pal.
Yeah, pal.
This one is called Good to the Last Pump.
No, why would you have to dedicate that to me and my
You're
conquest?
good to the last pump.
There might only be one pump. It's been a long time, man.
Right.
Might just be,
Well, good to the last pump, be it 1 or 5. It's good to the last pump.
I might be limp before I'm 3 inches deep.
Right. Let's check it out, the Infirmary kids.
All right.
You can dance if you want to. You can dance it.
And if you don't dance, because if you don't dance, well, you're no friend of mine.
Right.
Hey.
Sounds like a bad Men Without Hats cover. Doesn't it?
Men without hats.
Or in your case, Men Without Pants.
Men without Jimmy hats.
You can dance if you want to.
You can suck on the main vein.
Right.
Rip on my heart and shit in my brain.
What? What did he say? Did he say shit in my brain?
That's what he said. He said, rip out my heart and shit in my brain.
So he's into S&M then.
What? What's the M? Shit and what?
Shit in my mouth?
Shit and mouth.
Wow. Rip out my heart and shit in my brain.
Wow.
Wow, that's some cutting edge lyrics.
These guys are crazy. I wonder if they've ever thought of being the musical accompaniment to a Jake Bannerman book.
Over the edge to a land cold and insane. But she's all I got, and she is here tonight. When she touches me, I just tell myself it's alright. You abuse me, so now all you do is something better. Something to do.
I can hear the keyboard, which, obviously sounds like a piano or a Casio.
Yeah.
But what is all that other noise?
That's industrial ambiance, dude.
But how do they create that?
They fucking, who knows, computer something. Just
Wow.
Just loop it a fucking million times.
That's more than I can take.
Come on, dude. You're cutting off excellence.
All right, I'm going to dedicate this next song to you as well.
All right.
This is the Infirmary Kids.
Yes.
This middle finger is for you.
Yeah.
And this is, so here it is, baby.
Right here.
So here it is, baby. You made your choice. Now don't wait. These feelings, they won't harm. I've tried so hard to make a fresh start. Not what I want to do.
Where are these people from?
The Sticks in Ohio.
Really? This is a local Ohio band.
Yeah, logo. They're what, west of me or whatever, southwest.
Wow. No wonder Ohio is leaning toward Romney, or rather Obama.
Because they can put out this kind of shit and fucking call it talent.
Right.
It's pretty good though. I mean, that song there, that was pretty solid.
Well, I guess what I don't get is why that electronic noise in every single album. It sounds like a cheap, Atari video game from the early 1980s or something.
Clearly, you don't see the fusion of Nine Inch Nails and Henry Rollins like I do, dude.
No,
you
I don't.
Appreciate the talent,
I don't hear any Black Flag reference there at all.
dude. First of all, it'd be Henry Rollins doing a spoken word piece. Listen to his vocal. He exudes power without following melody. Just listen. Play a little more of that. We got to hear it again.
Here is exactly what I need to do. There's a cliff across that stream. Please try to overflow, come free. And if you land in safety and comfort, please know you won't even need our last.
When you listen to that,
Yes.
obviously you have your own opinion.
Yes.
But do you think whoever creates this Infirmary Kids, they listen back to that and go, man, we killed that?
We hit it right on the head.
I mean, seriously, do you think that they actually listen back to that and go, man, that turned out just the way we wanted it?
I could ask somebody that knows the singer.
Really?
Yeah, you want me to?
I need to know that.
All right, let me play a little bit more.
Okay.
Let me see if I can.
You know what that sounds like? That actually sounds like a whole band of kazoos.
It's fucking horrible. What? Hold on. JT, will she come on the phone? Yeah. I'm gonna call back from Neely's phone. I'll call you back. No, I'm gonna call yours because he's got your number. I'm on the air, dickhead. Just do it. Call back in a minute. Call John's phone number.
Okay. All right, let's play a song here called The Last Time.
Okay.
And this will be the last time I play anything from the Infirmary Kids. I wish you had a soul so I could rip it out and dance around it. Wow.
The fuck?
All right, so who are we talking to on the phone here?
Stephanie, who knows the singer.
All right. Welcome to the Classic Metal Show.
Hi, you reached Dan. Can't get to the phone. Talk to you soon.
What?
What? That's not the right number.
All right, I'm dialing it again.
What happened?
I'm
That was
pretty
Dan.
sure I dialed the right number.
That was Dan.
All right, let me try this again.
Would have been great if you fucking dialed the wrong number.
Let's try it again.
Please
Right.
enjoy this Verizon ringback tone while your party is reached.
Hi.
Give her his phone.
We're looking for her phone, man. Hold on
Just
a second.
give her your phone.
Well, I told you my phone's dying, you asshole.
Just give
All
her.
right, Steph, you're on. I told him to call your phone, but Chris doesn't fucking listen.
Wow,
He's fucking off a
wow.
bottle of
Wasting the battery, dickhead. Give her the phone.
wine. Fuck you, chubby. All right. Here's the infamous Stephanie.
Stephanie,
What?
we just have a quick question.
You are breaking up a love affair between me and Kim right now. I hope you know that.
I know, but that's all right. I just have to know when the singer of this band talked about this band, did he talk about it like he nailed it? Like this is like the shit?
Yeah.
So,
He sure did. Oh, God, don't get me started on this.
No,
Oh,
we need to get you started on this because we want some answers. I mean,
Neeley, is that you, my love?
it is me.
Oh, hello, darling. Thank you for trying to get John started on that. I really appreciate it.
But I need to know.
Here.
Obviously, you have some knowledge of this band and whatnot. But I need to know when this person gave this to you or described this band, did they think that this was like the ultimate or what?
All right. Dude gave this to me about a week ago. I listened to it the night he gave it to me. I pretended that my CD player wasn't working because I had no idea how to tell him how god-awful it is.
Well, why? Okay, wait a minute. Back up. I love the choice of words here. Why did you pretend your CD player wasn't working, and why
Well,
couldn't
first of all, I
wait, shh, stop. Why didn't you just be honest from the get-go?
God, you listen to it. There are no words, man. There's no words.
So why didn't you just say that? Why didn't you say, this stinks?
I did. Actually, I ended up using a quote from my very good friend who told me to tell him this exact phrase. I listened to your CD. We can no longer see each other.
you did not tell him.
I did, too. Hey, come on.
Wow. So how come you couldn't just be honest from the get-go and say, I listened to your disc and it wasn't really good?
Dude.
You know
Come on.
why people go out and think that whatever it is that they do is great is because it's people who won't be honest with them. That's
So do you
true.
want me to call him right now, put him on the air,
No,
and tell him?
I'm not necessarily asking you to disparage anybody, but I'm just saying that obviously whoever this person is that is behind this band, they look to you for some kind of honesty, and you wouldn't be honest with them, so they think, I hit a home run.
Okay, so do you want me to call him right now and tell him what my 11-year-old son said?
What did your 11-year-old son say?
I put the CD in. Within 2 seconds of the first song, he said, "Oh, my God, I can't wait to not listen to this anymore."
Okay, so why don't you say that?
She's nice, dude. She's trying to be nice to this fucking loser.
Well, listen, I've been doing this show almost 17 years, and if somebody told me your show is not very good,
Neeley, your show is not very good.
I appreciate that.
You've been... No, I'm kidding. But, I mean, I have been part of it, so it's awesome now.
That's why it's good. That's,
That's why it's good. Exactly, Chris.
Jesus Christ. Look, Kurgan says we should call him.
No, I'm not. I'm not calling him.
We'll call him. Give me his phone
No,
number.
you're not calling.
Text me his phone number and I'll call him. And I'll leave you out of it.
Fuck you.
Text me
Wow.
his phone number. I'll just say, I'll call him and say, hey, we're from a radio show. We're playing your shit tonight. Give me his phone number. Text me his phone number.
Chris Aiken. Dude,
I'll do it right now.
I know you will, because you've had like 3 bottles of cheap whiskey.
So? All right,
Don't
enough of
forget,
you.
you have to spend the day with me tomorrow, Chris, so I'm pretty sure you're going down.
Okay, I'll still outdrink you, sweetie.
I know. My 3 beers have been consumed.
All right, go away now. You're boring the show.
Bye-bye.
Bye, sweetie.
Wow. Well, this just goes to show you that people won't be honest. Just say, you know what, dude, it's not good.
Yeah, look, everybody fucking wants her to give me that phone number.
Right. Well, I'm only willing to play one more song, and I think I should play the title track.
All right.
This Middle Finger Is For You. I would think this would be the most edgy track of in the whole CD.
Okay, let's hear it. It's got to be.
This Middle Finger Is For You, and I just like the fact that we would add pal to the end of that.
This middle finger is for you, pal.
Right. So here it is. It's the Infirmary Kids. This Middle Finger Is For You, pal.
This is not a song about a breakup. This is not a song about another.
Well, what's the song about?
Well, it's not about a breakup. I got that much.
Look at Angel of Death. No, Neeley, no more.
This is not a song with a clenched fist. This is not a song about to save the world. This is not a song about you. This is not a song about what you put me through.
This is not a song about good lyrics.
This is not a song about good recording.
This is not a song that features talent.
This is not a song that should be on CD.
This is not a song that should have ever been recorded. This is not a song, it's just shit.
Right. Horrible. Look at this. Look at Kim in Chicago. My uterus is prolapsing because of this song.
This is not a song for Kim's uterus.
Right.
It's making it prolapse and die.
Right.
Even my lyrics are better than his. Jesus Christ.
Well, that's good for you, Chris, because no uterus, no bangy bangy.
Yep, no uterus. I'll just throw a cup of water in there to keep it moist, and I'm in.
Not a song about sorrow. This is just a song where I can say, fuck you.
This is just a song where I can say fuck you.
Doesn't this sound like something the Rev would have written?
Probably. It belongs in the J.S. Bannerin book.
This is just a song about angels dying.
Yeah, you need to throw some feathers in there and bloody boils and pus and blood and burning and some about angels. It's always got to be about angels with their wings and being cut off and feathers and...
Exactly. This is just a song about pus.
Right.
It's not a song about being happy.
Right.
So fucking terrible.
Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you.
All right, well, we get it. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. All right, we get it.
This is not a song about multiple lyrics.
Right. This middle finger is for you.
This is not a song that makes any sense.
Right.
I could make a whole song of
All
this.
right, get it out of your system, dude. Fuck you, fuck you. Okay, fuck you. This middle finger is for you. I hate you. You know.
What do you think he's trying to say here?
Well, I don't know. I know you've known me for, at least 12 years now.
Right, sure.
And I've never had an axe to grind with anybody or, have an issue or,
Never?
No.
Okay.
Nah. It's not my style.
So, well, now I'm thinking about it. You never really have.
No, I
Even
don't.
some of your ugly breakups where the chicks were fucking insane.
It doesn't matter.
You've always been like, hey, whatever, bitch, you're out.
Yeah,
Next.
it's gone. I'm done. I can lay my coconut head down on my pillow at night and sleep soundly and know that I don't have any, I don't have any issues with anybody.
Right.
Done.
That is weird. I've never seen you, even in the worst one, the one that starts with a K,
Right.
way back.
Yep.
You never said nothing bad about her.
Nope.
You fucking suck. I really don't like you.
Done.
I can't stand that you don't have nothing bad to say about anybody.
It's like shutting off a light, dude. That switch goes off, it's dark, and it's over, and it's done.
I think you're doing it wrong, though. I think you should maybe keep this song handy for the next one. Whenever you break up with the next one, you can just hand her this song. Fuck you.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Because that always makes everything better.
This is not a song about how you fucked me over.
Right. How many songs out there are like that?
Yeah.
Way too many.
But none are as good as this one.
Yeah, of course.
Agree? I mean, let's do the math. Let's play the game. So I'm going to make you take one of these on the island, and it's the only CD you can ever listen to again.
Mm-hmm.
This one or Nostradamus?
Well, being that Nostradamus is a 2 CD set, at least gives me more variety.
So Nostradamus. All right, let's take it further. This one or the Methods of Mayhem?
Wow, and I hate rap.
I know.
I hate rap
Get
with the
naked!
past. Wow. Well, I'm going to only justify Methods of Mayhem only because Tommy Lee was part of Motley Crue, and Motley Crue at one time was cool.
Yeah.
So it's a stretch, but I'm gonna change my taste for rap and say I'm gonna take Methods.
You would take fucking $77 million made to watch me come.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
You would listen to that over this.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Wow.
Yep.
Okay. Infirmary Kids or Lynch Smoke This?
Wow. Now that's a stretch.
All right. Now we're talking.
Wow. Let me see. How can I justify one or the other?
That's a toughie, man.
It is tough. That's.
Can you pull up a little Lynch real quick so we can remind people?
Ooh, Lynch Biscuit, huh?
You have that handy?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Pull that shit up. Let's and can you play like back to back, side to side this "Fuck You" song with like the first tune on the Lynch?
Sure.
I mean, come on.
Okay, let's play some Lynch Biscuit.
All right, let's hear some.
Because we all know we love Smoke This.
I do.
Okay, so let's play this. Okay, we could have Lynch Biscuit.
You could have that one.
Or we could have this.
All right.
The devil's on my shoulder. He gives me wisdom as I grow older. Such a sweet guy compared to his daddy. He rides shotgun in my caddy. He's
You know, I'm thinking the lyric content of this is so much more fresh and so more imaginative.
Then the Lynch Biscuit?
Oh yeah. Yeah, Lynch Biscuit is just so 19 or 2010.
Oh geez. So you're actually going to take this over the Lynch Biscuit?
I didn't see
Really?
No. The only reason I would take if these were the only two choices I've had,
Right.
I would have to take the Lynch Biscuit only because George Lynch.
No. You cannot fucking take it because somebody you know is in the band.
No, because
Not acceptable. Not an acceptable answer. You have to judge this only on the musical merits.
on the merits of the music, huh?
Only on the musical merits.
Oh, come on. Wow.
You have to take one. It's the only thing you're ever going to hear again.
Terrible. Maybe I would just accept death as my final answer.
You take yourself off that island and just drown yourself.
Just death. Terrible.
All right, let's play this. So it's a tie?
Yeah, it's a tie. It really is a tie.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's terrible. Both of them are just terrible.
All right, do you have Bag over there?
Let me look. Let me look if I have that.
I don't even think either of us kept it.
I don't know. I might have it. I don't know. Let me check.
God, if you have Bag, now we're in for a real competition.
No, I don't have it.
How about Laser Wolves?
That I have.
Pull up some Laser Wolves, man.
See, I could almost take Laser Wolves.
I can take Laser Wolves over this.
The only thing that Laser Wolves had going for them that wasn't so good was the long intro.
Yeah, and the horrendous lyrics. But here's what I'd like to do. Here's what I would like to do right now. I would want to, you know what? Let's open the phones. What is it? 800-497-5891.
Right.
But nobody call yet. We're going to play. Do you have Laser Wolves?
I'm getting it out.
And you do have it.
Pretty sure.
What I would like to do through the chorus of the Bonfire and through the chorus of the title track from the Infirmary Kids.
Well, that's a pretty tough go.
That's a tough listen. The game in Chicago. Giant douche versus turd sandwich.
Well, that's basically a South Park reference, but nevertheless. But I do have the Laser Wolves. I got it queued up.
Okay, good. So through the chorus of the Laser Wolves with "Call to God, call your mom"
from the Bonfire.
From the Bonfire.
Right.
Versus the Middle Finger Is For You from the Infirmary Kids.
Okay. All right, well, here's the Laser Wolves. Let's play them first. Well, they can kick in any time now. That's one thing about them. Their trademark long lead in.
Boy, they got some intros.
always love that. Something wicked this way comes.
He tries to wedge that in there like it rhymes. Something wicked this way comes.
How many albums have been or songs have been named that? Something wicked this way comes.
I'd say about 6 million at this point.
On the horizon, a plume of smoke, drifting closer. Sun turned red, moon turned red. You could be dead.
I can only imagine Kim from Chicago burning down 294 in her black Mustang, listening to this at high volume with the T-tops open or the moonroof open.
Naked with me ass raping her face.
Wow, well, when you add that extra dimension...
She's like looking over the hump.
It's too late. You took too long. You're in the way. Call 911. Call out to God. Call your mom.
Something about calling your mom.
It's always
That's
funny.
hot.
It's hot.
That's just hot.
We should call his mom tonight. Hey, how you guys doing?
Right. All right. Well, here's the infirmary kids with the middle finger is for you, pal.
All right.
This is not a song about a breakup. This is not a song about another. This is not a song with a clenched fist. This is not a song about to save the world. This is not a song about you. This is not a song about what you put me through. This is not a song about sorrow. This is just a song where I can say, fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. It's coming fast. It's at your door. Nowhere to go. See the flames. Feel the heat. It smells like fear. But let it burn.
Fire!
I think I'm gonna have to take the laser wolves, Chris. I'm sorry to tell you.
So Wolf's in a landslide.
Easily.
All right, let's try one more if you have it.
Okay.
Have Gene Simmons' asshole.
Yes, I do.
Let's try Gene Simmons' asshole versus, but it's got to be one of the fast ones. We can't go with the title track. Let's go with "Good to the Last Pump" versus "Asshole," since they'll be pumping the asshole. See how I'm working that.
Mm-hmm.
Let's hear it.
Let me see here. Gene Simmons.
Please tell me we have that.
Oh, I think I have it. I just got to dig it out here real quick. Let's play some more of the Laser Wolves.
All right, good.
Evacuate, ambulate, tuck and roll. Meditate, levitate, hit the road. Let it burn, let it burn, let it
Don't have the Gene Simmons asshole.
Oh man,
I know I have it. I just can't put my hands on it.
what other bad ones are there? I mean, really bad ones. I mean, I would say Shadow Life, but it's Dokken. You'd pick that over a fucking shot to the face. or whatever. You'd pick that over pussy. I'm a little drunk. I'm mixing up my metaphors.
Right.
Wouldn't you? You would pick that fucking horrible docket if you could get. Wow, I'm just in a fucking zone. If you could get one last piece of ass, but it was the last piece of ass you could ever have in your life, or you could keep getting ass, but you had to listen to fucking Shadow Life all day, 24 hours a day, nonstop, which would you take?
Wow. Wow, the parameters here for these decisions are very, very narrow.
I know there's not a lot of wiggle room here.
Not at all.
Well, actually, in one of the choices, there's a lot of wiggle room, but so you can get, and we'll make this even better. It's with like the hottest chick in the world. It's with Tara from Sons of Anarchy.
Okay, Tara from Sons of Anarchy, but I have to listen to Shadow Life the entire time.
No, not the entire time. Every second for the rest of your life, you have to listen to Shadow Life, but you get to bang out Tara from Sons of Anarchy.
Well, at first, I'm sure it would be great because you could probably block that out.
At first. Right.
But, man, how long?
And you're not only going to spend that time banging Tara from Sons of Anarchy, you're also going to be living your life and whatnot. And anywhere you go, when you're driving in your car, when you're in the grocery store, when you're trying to go to sleep, you have to listen to Shadow Life.
Or this the middle finger is for you, or just Shadow Life?
Well, let's start with just Shadow Life.
Ooh, wow. Well, the initial. What else is the alternate choice though? You get no pussy at all, and
ever again. But you don't have to listen to Shadow Life.
Wow, that's a real good one.
That's okay. Your choice.
Either you get Tara for the rest of your life,
but
you have to listen to Shadow Life
every second,
but
day, night, sleeping or awake.
But if you don't, you get no pussy at all of any kind
ever.
But you don't have to listen to Shadow Life.
And to make it even tougher, you're not even allowed to look at fucking porn pussy.
Wow.
Nothing.
Wow.
That's your choice. Which would you choose? I already know my choice. My choice is I would absolutely be banging Tara until I went insane. No question about it. I would be banging it out until I fucking lost my mind and split my head open and died on a rock or something. That would be what I'd have to, because it's Tara from Sons.
I know. I'm really visualizing this.
Just think of what a dirty little fucking horse.
But like I said, at first, I mean,
juice tits and those fucking lips. Oh, I'd be singing the Dokken tunes while banging her from behind.
Wow.
I'd be right there with fucking like a puppet on a string. Bang! I would be all...
All right, I'll take Tara and Shadow Life.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
All right, Tara and Shadow Life it is.
I mean, look at all these people in the chat room saying Katie Seagal is hotter.
No way.
No fucking way. She's Peg Bundy. There's a scene in Sons of Anarchy, Season 3. It was about the 5th episode. Not that I was paying attention. But she's fucking Jax. And she's got Jax has got her pinned up against a wall. And all you see is her legs fucking spread out like wide. And he's banging the shit out of her into a wall.
Mm-hmm.
And the fucking other chick that Jax was banging just comes in the room and she just gives that little dirty, I'm a whore and this is the cock I've chosen look. And that is the sexiest fucking scene in the history of television that doesn't involve porn.
Right.
Sexiest scene ever. Ever! I'm taking the Shadow Life and Tara. No question. Oh, there's a good one. Switch discs, please. Dedicated to Chaos. Oof. Do you have Dedicated to Chaos?
Is that the band?
No, Queensryche.
Oh, Queensryche. Oof. Wow. Yikes.
But before we go there, let's play out the game.
Yeah.
Dedicated to Chaos by Queensryche or the Infirmary Kids. Now that's a competition.
Oh boy.
That is and you know what? Here's what I want you to play. Do you have Dedicated to Chaos?
I do.
All right. I want you to go with the one that's like Hotspot Junkie.
Okay.
Hotspot Junkie versus I've Got the Shakes Again.
Oh boy. Terrible.
This fucking local band is getting destroyed, and all they did was fucking give up the CD trying to hook up with a chick.
What a terrible. Well, they ought to be happy that they're being compared to national bands.
Yeah, I guess. Not good ones though.
No, not good ones. Just terrible though. Just terrible music.
No, dude. So fucking doo. So okay, let's hold on. While you're looking for that, same bet, Tara or Infirmary Kids. Tara would just replace Dokken with the Infirmary Kids.
Okay.
So you can bang Tara for the rest of your life, but you have to listen to the Infirmary Kids nonstop.
Oof.
Or no pussy ever for the rest of your life, but you don't have to listen to the CD anymore.
Well, I'm telling you, Chris, it's a tough go.
That's even harder.
That's a tough go.
Even the Docket has like a couple of songs.
Yeah, that's actually listenable.
This is unlistenable. Oh, wow.
Well, again, your friend Stephanie there said that her friend who's in this band actually thought it was good.
Yeah, well, he was right about that.
Right.
We fucking soaked up an hour and 5 minutes talking about it already.
Terrible.
Oh, my God. You want to quit now while we're ahead, or you want to go Dedicated to Chaos versus fucking the Infirmary Kids?
You know, I have it, but I just can't find it. Oh, there it is. I got it. I got it. Which song is it?
Hotspot Junkie.
Okay.
Let's listen to an hour of Loverboy.
All right. Well, here's the last Queensryche release.
All right.
Hotspot Junkie.
Hotspot Junkie.
Indispensable satellite.
can listen to that,
Yeah, that is really bad.
or you can listen to this.
All right.
Get off your ass! Get off the fucking Facebook! Tune in, stop tuning out, understand what the fuck is going on. Know what you believe, know your enemy. Know what you believe, know your enemy.
I hate to say it. That's a no-brainer.
I'll take the Queensryche.
Take the Queens.
Terrible.
All right, so, oh my God. So let's go back to who's the hottest chick in the world?
The hottest chick in the world?
Who's the hottest chick in the world to you?
Ooh, to me personally?
Yeah, hottest famous chick.
Okay. She's got a few years on her, but probably one of my all-time favorites.
Yeah.
Susanna Hoffs from the Bangles.
I love me some Susanna Hoffs. There is this video, a YouTube video out there of her doing the underwear dance. Some fucking movie. It's on YouTube.
It was on the movie that she did was the All Nighter.
Yeah.
I saw that. I went to the movie theater and saw that.
And just her shaking her ass in those fucking frilly underwears that she's wearing.
So Susanna Hoffs. Okay, to answer your question, who's the hottest chick in the world for me personally? That's the one. Okay.
It's a very good one. I don't know that I would pick her as the hottest, but she is.
For me personally, that's my ultimate right there.
She is wonderful. Okay. So now let's play the ultimate game. You get Susanna Hoffs as your total slave. That's everything from fucking you any way you want to making you your sandwiches when you're done. Everything you want her to do. She'll sing to you. She'll just be hot for you. She'll let you videotape her blowing you. Whatever it is you want.
Okay.
But every minute that you spend with Susanna Hoffs, you have to have this played on a stereo full blast. You can walk away from it, but anytime she's in sight, you have to have the Infirmary Kids full blast. Or you can never look at another woman again. Let one touch one.
I'm gonna take Susanna Hoffs and the Infirmary Kids for 1,000 Alex.
And how long do you last before you kill yourself?
Well, at least I'll go out doing something I enjoy.
Well, and that's fine, but how long do you think you could last?
Well, to be honest with you, not knowing the psyche as well, I would think that after a while you could probably block it out.
Do you think you could last a year?
Sure. I think you could block it out after a while.
You really think that every time you don't think that you would end up hating this chick because every time you saw her, you'd hear that horrible sound? I mean, that's the draw to this, dude, is anytime you see her, this music is full blast.
It's kind of like Pavlov's dog. Every time you see her, you hear this Infirmary Kid. So it's like every time you hear a bell ring, you think you're going to get something to eat.
All right, here, let's play the game. And this is not going to work well on radio at all, but I just want to play. I want you to look up on YouTube right now, Susanna Hoffs underwear all-nighter.
I know what you're talking about.
No, I want you to pull it up.
Okay.
Tell me when it's pulled up.
Okay.
We're going to play this out, see how long this works, see if this works at all. I'm in stupid zone tonight.
Susanna Hoffs, the all-nighter.
Yeah.
Okay, I got it.
Okay. I want you to start now. So she's on your screen, like frozen or whatever.
Right.
I want you to turn this on, and I want it turned up full blast in your headphones.
Okay.
And then I want you to watch the entire video.
Okay. It's 2 minutes and 11 seconds long.
I want you to watch the entire video.
Okay, here we go. Well, if I have to listen to the music to the soundtrack or the Infirmary Kids,
Yeah.
I think I could trade one for the other.
Really?
But I'm watching.
Okay, keep going.
Okay, off comes the belt. Down comes the skirt. Now she's in her frilly underwears. Oh, nice. I was still going to go with Susanna and the Infirmary Kids.
But my question is, could you last a year that every time you saw that, you had to hear that?
Yeah,
Every time.
that's a tough call.
You went 2 minutes and almost stroked out.
Yeah, really. Look at Angel of Death. Damn, she is smoking.
She is smoking.
That's my ultimate.
She's a good one, too.
I saw her with the Bengals back in 1989
Yeah.
in Irvine, down in Irvine Meadows,
Yeah.
third row.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Nice. I met her at, she played something maybe 6 or 7 years ago.
Yeah.
And I met her and did an interview with her. And she's really beautiful.
Yes, she is.
And I mean, she's an old hag at this point. And
She's like
still
she's like 52, I think.
She's still beautiful. I mean, beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
And nice as could be, and just a little girl.
Mm-hmm. Well, if you want to, I shared it with you, but anybody interested, and we're going to break into some tunage here, but anybody interested, look up Susanna Hoffs doing Feel Like Making Love by Bad Company.
Oh, yeah. That's good.
That's a wicked-ass video.
That is wicked, with her just being a dirty little whore on stage. I feel like making love. Ooh.
She's wild.
Ooh, I'd like to walk like an Egyptian into that snapper. Holy cow. Just fucking lift the loincloth and show her the magic. Nice. Holy shit.
Wow.
I love some Susanna Hoffs.
Yep. Saw her way back in the day.
So you tentatively would take hooking up with Susanna Hoffs, and you think that you could go a year.
Ugh, it would be a tough sell, but I think I could probably block it out after a while.
Or would you don't think that you would get so sick of seeing her because you have to hear that fucking god-awful music?
I don't know, dude. To be honest with you, I don't know how the mind works. I don't know if it could if I could block it out and be done with it.
Once you hit it, you know the wrinkles.
Right.
So it's not as fun, but that music's still going to be as bad.
Right.
So you're really, I'm not talking about the first week. The first week you can block out anything.
Sure.
I'm talking about 8 months in. And 8 months in, she comes in the room and that fucking music starts again. And you're like, would you just fucking leave the room?
I can't take it anymore.
I don't want to bang you anymore because of that sound that comes out of you.
Right.
8 months in, I don't think I could do it.
Right.
I honestly think I'd have to go with no women. Or just die, or just, find a pistol and kill myself after banging Susanna Hoffs.
So Stephanie, deliver that message to your friend that people are killing themselves over their music.
Yeah, people want to die instead of hearing you.
All right, well, since the Infirmary kids did a song that obviously wasn't done very well, this middle finger is for you.
Yeah.
I'm going to play a band that does the same message